17 months. Look at that.
I'm a giffer.
Okay. That sounds
like a, yeah.
like, I don't even...
What does it sound like?
Artemis Fowl, I think it's
I don't know why.
Like in the furry community, there's yiffing.
Yeah, maybe that's what it reminds me
Yeah.
of.
Wait, what is that?
yiffing?
What is yiffing?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Hey, can you look it up, please?
I remember crumpling.
What's
Wait,
crumpling?
Snoop Dogg is a furry?
What?
No, no. Okay.
Are you sure?
No, Snoop Dogg joined FaZe, right? And
Wait, no, prior to FaZe. This is all
Snoop
prior
Dogg
to
joined
FaZe.
FaZe?
Yeah.
When was this?
Don't know.
A week ago?
2 weeks
Holy
ago.
I
shit,
don't know.
FaZe Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, he's literally FaZe Snoop now.
Can we get...
They're trying to go public, so they're trying to like make the company seem really valuable.
Wow. Can we get celebs too?
Can we get Zendaya?
Oh. Damn.
OTV Zendaya?
We would be the coolest people on the
I'm
block.
curious.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one celeb for OTV, like who would it be?
I feel like Zendaya would judge my slime. Because she's been like
Tom
real
Holland.
slimed.
Okay, she would. She'd be like, what is this? Oh,
Tom Holland?
I'm trying to think of someone who's
Zendaya?
like really funny. I would want someone who's like really, really funny.
Wow, damn, she doesn't think Zendaya's funny.
No, I do think Zendaya's-
She's
Jack
gonna watch
Black.
us and we're never gonna get her.
OTV
never.
Jack.
OTV Jack Black would be great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Wait, who's the actor that is
Simu Liu.
notoriously awkward? Michael.
Michael Cera. I love Michael
No,
Cera.
Michael Cera.
Both Michaels would be great. Like interacting.
Reeves and Sarah.
Michael, Sarah. What would you, Sydney?
Everybody
I
would
don't
want
know.
to join
I'm
OTV.
thinking like Seth Rogen or Jonah
Oh
Hill.
no,
something
not
like
Leslie
along those
leaving
lines.
100 Thieves
Those
for Tom
guys
Holland.
crack
She
me up.
totally would. She'd be like,
Michael.
gotta go 100 Thieves. They got Tom
Well,
Holland. I gotta go.
I just gave him a courtesy
I gotta
smile
go.
because I didn't know. So I was like,
And
That's
why I
Seth
respond to
Rogen at our
that.
shoots.
Yeah, Broden's always referencing shit, and I
have
never
no
know what
idea.
he's talking
Yep.
about. I just nod my head and say, yeah.
sometimes I don't even know if he's referencing it or if he's just like saying
An
some-
original.
Yes. So then I just.
Okay, Broden.
It's Brittany.
Brittany.
So what was that?
It was Seth Rogen. I'm not good at his laugh.
Yeah, I don't.
At least you can do Zuko.
Who,
Anyway,
wait, who's your celebrity?
I have no idea. I have to think. I'll get back to you guys on this.
Ariana Grande. She.
No, you guys, we should talk about something else before. You shouldn't wait for the. Can't think of anyone right now.
Well, Zendaya would be the pick in terms of like popularity. Like you know, our numbers would.
We want to stay
Zendaya?
relevant.
Yeah.
Zendaya.
Because then Tom would hang out at the shoots.
There's not
my
very
God,
many like
true.
celebrity couples or just like celebrities in general that I like pay a lot of attention to or like delve into their you know like interviews and whatever. But Tom Holland and Zendaya, that is like one celebrity couple. Like
Okay.
I was going down a rabbit hole.
Same. I was like, I just clicked on a few. I just saw like a clickbait, right? Tom and Zendaya announced their new home that they're living, whatever. I'm like, okay, I'll just click on it. Oh, like they're cute. Okay. Oh, okay. And I'm YouTubing like Tom and Zendaya moments to interview cute moment, and it's just like a constant rabbit hole. And I'm like, wow, this is how people get sucked in.
Yep.
I had that with them and the two co-stars from Crash Landing on
You, yeah.
on You. It's a Korean drama, and they started dating, and they're really cute. They're a gorgeous couple, and they just announced their wedding, and
Aw.
started going on that rabbit hole too.
I love when actors date after they're in a thing together. Yeah.
I kind of want them to, stay
Yeah.
together and hope it
Really?
doesn't
There's one
like
with Thomas and
fail.
Dallas?
Yeah.
I'll watch that later.
I still don't know.
Wait, I thought
Wait, you have to
you
answer.
came and you were like, oh, I know, and then
Oh no, I have no. I was adding onto your couple.
you got
the
excited
rabbit
about
hole.
the
Yeah.
Zendaya rabbit
Because I
hole
was
that I
also
went
going
down.
down the rabbit hole.
Got
and
it.
I'm like, oh, it's so cute.
after I went down that one, I went down Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh.
Oh.
Not as cute.
Oh.
I mean, they're really cute, but it was they're like the quirky couple who like makes out at the table next to you in the cafeteria. Yeah, and so like watching their interviews was kind of uncomfortable.
You're
in
you're
terms of,
happy
like,
for them, but I don't want to watch you interact.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay,
Interesting.
yeah, for sure.
It's
Super
like
uncomfortable.
It's almost like PDA, but it's not at all.
Yeah. Okay, but speaking of this, it just reminded me of a story from high school. There was this one couple that was notorious for like doing stuff during lunch. And like when I say doing stuff, I don't mean like making out. I mean like they would be doing stuff under the table at lunch. And I'm just like eating my PB&J. I'm like 14 years old and they're like some shit I was not supposed to be seeing live while
Wait,
at
you would
lunch.
see it?
Yes.
Oh,
Like they're just in the corner of the lunchroom getting frisky.
Ew.
I'm eating my
at least
PB&J.
go under the stairs like everybody else. It's like,
I know,
what
right?
the fuck?
The bleachers are over there. Like, I say that as if I did anything when I was in school. I was the purest little like leadership child ever. But I knew that other people did, and I thought that they were bad.
Did they ever get caught or no?
Not that I know of. No.
What?
And
the
like
heck?
all of us knew it. Like all of the kids at school, we all were just like,
I wonder if the faculty was just like, I'm not touching that.
Oh, I don't know how I would react.
Yeah.
Like if I were
yeah,
I'm
what
like,
do you do?
fuck, dude, like
I don't get
really?
paid enough.
Yeah, that's true.
At school, under like that's so grimy. Well, kids are
Ew.
something else.
The only celebrity that
kids.
I like genuinely want to be friends with is Hayley Williams from Paramore. Like, but she just is not
Yeah.
active on social media. Like, she's just like,
Wow, I wonder what she's up to.
I don't know, but I love her.
That sounds
But I can't follow her. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the one celebrity that I would actually want to keep up with. And she's, yeah.
Semi.
I also would like to keep up with Robert Patterson because Pattinson.
Patterson?
Oh
Pattinson.
no!
Pattinson.
What was I
Pattinson.
saying, guys?
But he-
Was it Tom? Wait, what? I said Tom Hiddleston. What were the Toms that I was messing up? There was like, no. The Toms. There was like Tom Riddle, Tom, the something Hiddle, Riddle. I was getting mixed up with like Tom Holland.
He also doesn't have social media. He
I
just
don't know,
seems like
it's
he would have a fun
messing up
page.
all the
Well,
Tom
because of all the
variables.
Batman stuff, he's been doing a ton of
Hiddleston.
interviews, and I feel like I know him a lot better.
Oh yeah, you totally you know him.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, you
him.
know him.
And I know him.
Yeah, me
Guys
and
are
Robert go
buds.
way back.
Well, I think also he was
Thomas
very
Jefferson,
closed off before, and now he's like
Middle, Tom
okay
Riddle,
showing
Tom Hiddle.
himself, and he's like different than I thought he was.
He's very silly.
Yeah.
I actually like love it.
Yeah.
Like, he's
So
super
quirky. He's just like
quirky.
us. He's so
OTV
relatable.
Robert Pattinson.
I thought of myself Donald Glover.
Ooh, that'd be great.
So
I'm a
talented.
huge fan of
He's so
Community.
talented.
And then I love his music where he went. I just think he's such a cool person.
That is a really good one.
I used to love Danny Pudi, the Abed.
Oh, yeah.
No, I
Wait,
love
that's-
his character. But yeah, I wonder what
Okay,
they're up to.
yeah. I was like, that's Childish Gambino, right? Because sometimes I just don't remember his real name. But then she said Donald Glover, and I was like, wait, that's Childish Gambino, right? Yeah.
I mean, Donald's making
It's
a
because
show.
I know
You
him
watch
as
the show?
Childish Gambino first,
I
rather
haven't
than
watched the
his
show.
actor.
Oh, you should
like
watch
his
it.
real
Really?
name
What's it
as an
called?
actor.
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
I will check it out.
Season 3 is about to come out.
Okay.
Anyways, chat, I gotta go. My girlfriend keeps begging me to come to bed, lol. Okay, weird flex, nobody asked.
Okay, so what else do you guys want to talk about?
What do you guys think about serial killers?
Okay.
Just kidding. Go on.
I don't know much about serial killers, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I think true crime podcasts and articles and stuff like that, they're very fascinating because it's like, how can a human being be capable of such acts? They're very interesting to read.
I one time watched a documentary of a Japanese man who like studied abroad for college and ate like one of the girls that he studied abroad with, and he's
Wait, like cannibalism? Like he ate her?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
you said
he-
it so casually. Like he went out to eat lunch, but no, he like consumed.
No, he consumed her
Okay.
flesh.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
And he's not in prison or anything. He just like lives in a small apartment
There's a
somewhere
lot
in
of
Japan.
cases like that
Yeah.
in Japan. One of the worst cases of Junko, I think was her name. She's a little girl who got tortured by these 4 guys for a month at their house nonstop, and there were like other people who joined in, all of this stuff, right? No one did anything to help because they were tied to the Yakuza or something. I'm not sure the exact
Oh
details.
my
She
God.
suffered greatly. It's like horrific. It's like the worst thing I've ever read. And then I think they're free right now. So it's
It's
like,
crazy. Like
it's
there's just like
insane. It just
loopholes so
makes
they
me
just find their way
angry.
out. Yeah.
How the fuck do you get away with eating an entire human being?
And there's like a whole documentary about it, and he just like lives, and he still talks about eating people. Like in the documentary, you get to
I know
listen to
who
him
you're
talk.
talking about.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I just
Yeah.
like saw her thighs and wanted to eat her flesh like so bad. Like every time she wore shorts, I just wanted to eat her. And I was like, what the fuck? And he just lives amongst like, we've probably passed so many fucking
That is
serial
so
killers, and we have
scary.
no idea.
I think there's billions of people on this earth, so the chances of us
Yeah.
like there's
Yeah,
definitely
we've-
some messed up people that
Yeah.
are good at hiding it, or we
Yeah.
just don't know. That's scary.
It's really scary.
But one of the other horrible thing I read was like, this one always stuck with me because I feel like it could happen to anyone. Where this girl didn't check what her Uber looked like, so she just got in a car, assumed it was her Uber. He locked the doors and he just murdered her, like stabbed her.
Oh no.
And then she just died. She was like 22 or something, and I'm like, what? That's so sad.
Okay, small tip. Small tip to all of you out there, not just girls, guys, everyone, every person who takes Ubers and Lyfts. 100% before you get into the car, please check the driver's plate. Check the plate, like the thing in the back and the front, or just the back. Some cars don't have a front plate. I don't know why. It throws me off.
Huh?
But the back plate,
16
please
hours
check
WTF.
that. Also, it does show you the model and the color of the car. Check that too before you get in. Secondly, there is an option, at least on Uber. I don't know about Lyft, but on Uber, there is an option that you can turn on where you have to give a code to the driver before they even can start the ride. I have that on for Uber, and I usually take Ubers, not Lyft, so I always have to give them a code before they can start the ride. And also, sometimes it like auto verifies if your phone is close enough. But just make sure like you have those safety features on, and also just check the driver's plate before you get in. Should be scary, man. Yeah, look into the code thing, and also make sure you're getting onto the right car.
Now I read all the license plate number and I make sure
I
they know my
always
name.
read the license plate.
I have the pin thing on mine,
Yeah,
so we have to like
Yeah, I
connect
share my ride
pins
details. I do
before-
all of it. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's so scary. Like,
Have you guys heard about the AirTag thing that's happening right now?
what the?
Okay,
what?
so there's like these Apple AirTags that you can get, and they help you find things. So like John has
Yeah.
one right now.
So many people do not.
Natsumiii
Yes,
No.
so people will
Natsumiii.
stick them on your car, on your
100
backpack, on
Natsumiii.
whatever, and then they can track you essentially. So the other day, John and I are in an Uber, and I get a thing, and it's like, Apple AirTag is like trying to connect or whatever. I was like, oh my God, someone is like trying to get me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I start freaking out, but I'm like kind of keeping it to myself. I'm like,
Jamie, welcome back for 91 months. Yeah. 16 hours. I slept 16 hours. Gurgle, thank you for the 3 months. Jay Mooney, thank you so much for the 1 whole year. Welcome back. Ray, thank you for the 85 months. Thank you.
declining the AirTag, and finally I like turned to John. I'm like, okay, John, I'm really freaked out, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, that's mine. I just haven't connected it to my phone yet. You motherfucker. I like think I'm getting fucking stalked and I'm gonna die. And it's
That is scary.
You want to know why
John.
he has that? My mom gave it to him for Christmas.
so really,
It's
it's
one of those
just,
things where it's like, in theory, it
So
seems
funny.
so useful, but people will find like other uses for it. That's
Yep.
so scary.
yeah, people like stick it under other people's
my
bumpers. And so like if
God.
you ever get an AirTag notification on your phone, definitely
I
check
have an
into
Android.
it. Okay, you're safe.
I'm safe, right?
You're safe.
Yeah, I have an Android. Monkey.
Yeah, that's just
Jody
really
looks
weird.
horrified.
Yeah, I'm horrified.
Yeah, I mean, there's like all of that kind of stuff. She was like, "Oh, can you help me? Like, bring my groceries to my van." Next thing you know, you're in the back of a van.
Yeah.
Oh, I also read like if you're being taken away to a second location, you should do everything you can not to, because whatever's waiting for you there is like infinitely worse than
Yeah.
whatever you will experience now. So even if you think you're gonna die, like you cannot go to a second location with anyone. Yeah. Because like usually what happens is like they like do whatever you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
who
yeah,
knows?
yeah.
But at least if you're like struggling at the get go, they can't take you there, even if, yeah.
I thought you were gonna tell me to like do
Terrible.
your best to leave a trail, like rip your hair out, rip your nails out.
You shouldn't.
But
You
I
just
was-
shouldn't go to the second location. Period.
Yeah,
Like,
but I do think that doing things like that are great, or
Do
like
how-
kicking the
But
light
do
out
I
of a van
really
and like
think that they're gonna find me that way?
maybe they bring in
I
fucking
think-
Sherlock Holmes. You know what I mean?
See, I feel like
I think you can't give up hope at that point.
That's not
hope
real.
is the
I
only
know
thing
there are
that's
so
like,
many like missing
I
persons.
feel like if you are in a really dire situation, the only thing you can do is hope and try your best to like leave trails or something. I don't know. I do think you try whatever you want. Dude, if I had some way to just cut my hair up and leave like trails of my hair, I would cut off every inch of my hair to leave a trail, dude. I would just keep leaving, like, I would just cut off most of my hair, like inch by inch, take off all my hair, make me bald, find me. You know what I mean? I would do something. I would try my best.
Cases that
It's
don't get
creepy.
taken care of, it's really sad,
It's very
especially in like
sad. Find me
underrepresented
somehow.
communities
Yes.
that do not get taken care
actually
of. The amount of
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Blood
indigenous
is
women
so
that are
many
missing.
stories.
And
Yeah,
I-
you just like
You only
prick your
hear
finger
about like,
and like
the newsworthy,
start stamping
quote,
everything.
newsworthy ones, but like there's millions.
Just
not,
leave
not
trails.
millions,
Yeah.
thousands, millions.
I feel
don't
like
know.
your best bet is to bite off your finger and then throw your finger out the window. On another note, have you guys seen the map of the national parks and the missing people?
No.
They are directly correlated.
What does that mean?
Directly correlated with what?
Missing people and national parks.
That makes sense.
And there is like, hold on, national
Dye
parks,
hair doesn't give good
missing
DNA
people,
results.
cannibalism.
Well, shit, I'm dead.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Quick Google.
That's a
All right, I'm
good
gonna
Google.
need you to draw
Parks and
those
missing people.
lines, connect those dots
Do you
for
hear
me.
about that story about the family that was just found dead in a park trail with their dog? It was like
Oh,
a
I did hear about that
husband,
one.
wife,
Yeah.
baby, and
I think the good thing is like, I think it's way scarier for people who don't have a lot of like family and friends that they talk to, or like they're not like closely connected to, because I feel like sometimes people go missing and nobody knows that they're missing. But like if you know that like for example, I'm always with Abe. If I'm missing for like, you know, a little bit, he's always asking, where did I go? Where am I? Whatever. I always tell him where I went, right? Or it's like in my schedule where I'm going to go. Like I even tell you guys where I'm going to go. Like if I'm missing for a day on anything, you would be like, where's Wendy? You know, like people wonder, right? And then like that's worrisome, right? And then people will try to find you. But like if you're someone who like doesn't let anybody know where they'll go, like where they're going, what they're doing, and like you don't talk to people on a regular basis, they're not even gonna wonder that you're missing. They're just gonna be like, well, this is normal because we don't know.
a dog.
Yeah.
And people thought it was like weird because they can't just like blah blah blah. But it turns out it was just dehydration and they
Next
just
time
didn't
you
pack
sleep
enough
for 16
water.
hours, we panic. That is
Or
like
so
the
they say.
way-
I don't know.
I've never slept for 16 hours
Dehydration is
before.
scary though.
Yeah. I remember it being like everybody was saying it was
911,
super
hello,
weird
my
because the
streamer is
dog and the
missing.
baby, like it would have made sense if it was like a combination of other things, but like for all of them, the entire family.
Yeah, it was strange.
Yeah.
But I think like what I read was like they said it was
Dehydration.
Yeah.
I never ended
How
up
sleep
following up
deprived were
with
you?
it.
Very sleep deprived. I think I didn't
top
sleep well.
map shows the
I
scariest
didn't
cases
sleep
of
for
people
more than
vanishing
like
without a
2-3 hours for like the past 3 days. So my body was literally just like, nope, you don't get to get up anymore. Goodbye. You don't get to get up anymore. You lie down. Just coma. Actually, there was this thing. Back before IRL streaming got really popular, I used to stream a lot of IRL streaming around Toronto, and I know like my viewers would be concerned about my safety, but I also thought like I was like, well, I'm live streaming. If something happens to me, I'll have hundreds of people to call the police for me, right? And there will be like video VOD proof of like everything going on. You know, there will be clues, and you'll probably be able to find my location very fast, at least at where I went missing if anything bad goes on. So I think, you know, live streaming is decently okay.
The bottom map shows America's largest cave system.
I
Which
don't
is
know how
also
to call
near,
Canada.
the
It's
national park.
911
And
for
it said that
Canada,
There's like
but
a bunch of feral
yeah, I don't
people
know.
who live in national parks. And
Someone,
you
you
can
could tell someone. I'm sure
Offline
like
TV
someone
goes
could
camping.
do it.
Oh god.
Let's do it.
Oh god.
Wait, that's crazy. Like they think that there's like a society of cannibalists
Not
that
like yeah.
that live in the caves under our national parks. Why don't they just
live
go
in the
investigate?
caves. I also remember seeing a TikTok. Not to say that TikTok is completely accurate, but I saw this TikTok of this like national park like patrol person, and they're like, yeah, yeah.
What?
That also-
I'm gonna go down this YouTube rabbit hole later.
Also, did you know there's like an underground society under New York?
No.
There or community,
what?
not society. There's just a bunch of people that live off grid
Did you
in like
know
the
in a
tunnels
lot
underneath.
of countries where the 911 is another number, they make 911 redirect because kids see it in TV and movies? Huh? I feel like if I was calling, for me, if I was watching a live streamer and something horrible happened to them, I would first like, I feel like especially on something like Twitch, I feel like I could like make a post about it on Twitter or like whoever's in chat. I'd be like, does anybody know like where the streamer was streaming? Is anybody local to that streamer like available to call, you know? And I feel like, especially for social media, it's such a powerful tool that you can literally get like hundreds and thousands of people to like make the call that are local to the streamer immediately. Even if like it's not you specifically, I feel like you can ask for that help and like people would do it. And I feel like it would be brought to attention so quickly too, because there'd be like hundreds or thousands of phone calls to the police station immediately talking about the exact same thing.
They leach power from like the street lights above. So there's like electricity down there and everything.
Someone
Yeah.
cliff of a
Is
mountain.
this real?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's documentaries about it.
Wow,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
fascinating.
I
Oh,
believe that
wait.
for sure.
I think I've seen the video of someone that was talking about living in there. Wild.
Fascinating.
That is wild.
Wow.
Would you be a tunnel person?
Well, I want to know how you even like, even if I wanted to be a tunnel person, how would I go about being a tunnel person? Yo, do you know about tunnel? How do you live? Where, like, how do you get there? Like, who do you talk to?
Maybe you just show up.
How do you
You're
show
like
up? How
one
do you
of
know
us,
where
you
it
just
is?
walk in the fucking tunnel. I
The
don't
tunnel
know.
finds you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like I feel like it's hard to just stumble across.
Recently, did you see social media helped find Mike's song from Kinja's dad? Oh, Mike Song's dad, when he got lost on his hike. Really? That's crazy. But I believe it. Also, I feel like there's a lot of people who are like Sherlock Holmes, dude. I feel like there's so many people on the internet where it's just like there's a picture and then they're like, all right, this item is only located in these vehicles or like these things in this country, and there's only this many of this in this location, so therefore, you know, like, I don't know, like, people are just, they're just so smart, and there's so many people in the world and they all play GeoGuessr. They just know, you know, they just know.
Yeah.
I do like the lack of sunlight.
Yeah.
Go into the tunnels and walk until you can't see light, and then walk a little bit more.
Then take a left at the can on the floor, and then like what? Like I don't know
Tell
how
people.
you go about it.
I'm not sure. I don't want to be tunnel
Like
person.
let's say you have a documentary. How do you find an individual to be in the documentary? How did the crew even know where it is?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't remember.
Crazy. Like absolutely crazy.
I am curious now, though.
You're from New York or New Jersey. You should know.
Bro, I haven't been there in years. I don't. You think? No. What? No. I just remember I lived in a really
Wow,
quiet
that's
neighborhood in New
crazy.
Jersey.
A missing child who managed to get a children's tablet like 10 years after kidnapping. Wait, 10 years. And get a small signal. Took a photo and they managed to find her. So she was kidnapped and missing for 10 years? Holy shoot. His dad thankfully was found and was safe, just really tired and dehydrated. Mike's friends bought a GPS tracker for him to send out a location signal as a gift for him. And Mike bought his mom dance shoes. Oh. Holy crap, she was missing for more than 10 years? Oh my god, that's crazy. Took a photo. I wonder where she posted that photo for them to find her.
Very suburban. Good school. That's why my parents moved there. Because they got robbed 3 times in Bronx. Queens. Remember? Two truths, one lie.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
They stole my mom's jade jewelry.
There's Nora from Queens, right? Or there's
Aquafina?
oh yeah, Aquafina.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a really distinct voice.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
You want to hear it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're moving on to some weekly viewer questions. If you would like to input your own question for the next podcast, you can do so on the subreddit. From Marzi Max, when does complimenting a woman's body go too far / objectify them? Like,
Oh my god, this is crazy. I was reading this. After becoming lost during a hike in the mountains, a missing hiker was found on Tuesday thanks to rescuers pinpointing his location based on a photo he texted before becoming stranded. And this is it. This is the picture. What a beautiful scenic picture. What the heck? My phone is going, the phone is going to die. I love you if I don't make it. My last pic of where I am. Wow. Jeez. That's kind of crazy. To be able to like extrapolate. It do be kind of beautiful, right? I'm just sitting here going like, that's a very nice scenic picture. Yeah.
As a guy, I remember hearing on the podcast that Pokey said she works on her thighs. So if I say a girl has amazing thighs or a nice build / hair / bust, is that bad when I genuinely mean to appreciate their body from an aesthetic point of view? Bust? What do you mean appreciate someone's bust?
I like her bosom.
Nice.
Like what?
Nice bust.
Lily do be appreciating my bust.
She
often,
do.
though.
That's true. She do, and she's
Your
not.
bust is busting. You can go on. Sorry.
A children's site, she managed to send a message to another girl who contacted police. On the photo, there was only the first part of the street sign. The rest was blocked by a tree, and a house across was on sale. They found the house that was on sale and managed to find the house. Oh, I think that's a big one. If you find like something that's like a house that's on sale, I feel like those houses are so like they're all over the internet, right? Because like real estate websites and all that stuff, like they always put like, you know, houses are on sale. So if you can find that house and like that exact picture in the front, I can see why someone found it. Oh, someone in chat was talking about how a girl, like a girl who was kidnapped for more than 10 years, she got her hands on like a children's tablet or something, and it was at like 2% battery. She was able to take a picture and put it up on a site. And so another girl on the site reported to the police, and they were able to find where she was being held. Yeah.
This is difficult.
Yeah, I'm telling my mod the story that you told me.
I think it's just like if you tell me you have a great bust, I'm gonna take that uncomfortable if you're like I'm that makes me uncomfortable if you're a guy. Yeah. Generally.
I think because like girls get a lot of comments from guys, even if you mean it like quote genuinely, like they won't be able to tell. Like if you go to a girl and be like, I like your bust, it's like how can you make that sound not weird?
Yeah,
right?
so it's like you shouldn't even be commenting on someone's bust in the first place. Like if you tell someone like, I can tell you've been working out, you look great.
I think that's good.
Healthy.
That's great. But your bust looks great. Oh my god, your thighs, girl. Like I'd be like,
I would.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I think any like sexual parts of a woman we don't want you to comment.
Yeah,
on. And I
generally.
can't say we, like I can't speak for all women, but I just think that it is pretty uncomfortable. Yeah, I think like butts,
It's
thighs, boobs, all off the radar. But I think what Lily said is true. Like there's constant push.
How would you guys feel if like another guy came up to you while you guys were like in the public shower and was like, damn dude, nice caca? How would you guys feel about it? Would you think it's like okay because another dude said it was okay? Like do you think because it's like another dude, do you think it's like fine? See, I think like the double standard here is like if another girl tells me I have nice boobs, I'd be like, thanks man, you know, like I wouldn't take it weird. but if a guy tells me something of the same and even though he might not mean it in a weird way, like, you know, it still rubs off a weird way. So I think that it's like if a guy tells a guy, it's fine. If a girl tells a girl, it's fine. But if it's the opposite, it might not be as fine. I dab the homie up.
I dab the homie up.
Alright, thanks, Maeve.
Push on women's like physical appearance, and there's often not on other things. So like I think people just appreciate when you're like, yeah, you look healthy, or you look happy, or you look blah blah blah.
Love your personality.
Yeah, you're whatever.
You're very funny.
But they're saying, when does a woman's body go too far objectifying? I think it's when they're specific. Like amazing thighs.
Yeah.
What if it's like, yo, your elbows are tight?
No, they're too pointy.
That's weird.
I'd be like, what?
I mean, like,
elbows.
if you told me my
Don't
elbows were
look at my weenus. How dare you? Leave my weenus alone.
tight, I'd be like, okay, thanks, Broden. You know what I mean? But like, if you're just like some random dude on the internet, it's like, fucking love your elbows. I'm like, this guy has a weird elbow fetish.
Yeah.
And I'm so uncomfortable now.
There's
like,
a guy on YouTube who uploads videos on hiccups.
Yeah.
Anyways, you know, he's a weird hiccup guy. Like, you just, you know, so.
Yeah. And then it's like the nature of it is you are sexualizing me for literally anything at that point, and now I'm super uncomfortable. Like if it's rooted in you sexualizing me, I'm uncomfortable.
But
Even
I'm
if
sure,
it's
yeah.
whatever, my nose.
I'm sure there's a, world out there where like some guys maybe they just really just like elbows not sexual, like they just think your elbows look nice.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, weenus is like the skin on your elbow.
But it's like, how do you get that across? It's just I would say just maybe not if you're not sure. I'm not even sure, honestly. Like, how would I get that across, like, without sounding weird?
I can tell you've been working out. You look great. Is an amazing way to say that you have amazing thighs.
You've learned today, chat. Welcome to the educational stream. Weenus is the skin on your elbow. Weenus. Oh, weenus.
Kind of thing.
Jody, your earlobes are it's just like I can't. I don't know.
Yeah, I think being general is great. Like if you want to genuinely appreciate someone's body from an aesthetic point of view, you could just be like, you look great.
Yeah.
I think
Keep it simple.
Yeah, you've been working out. You look great. Can apply to both, like all genders. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
True.
damn.
I'm reading this comment. So if I say a girl has amazing thighs, nice build, hair, bust, I'm like, why bust?
I think hair is. I feel like hair would be.
I think it's
because you can say it to a guy,
W-E-E-N-U-S.
anyone. Like I like your hair. Like that's very general.
W-E-E-N-U-S.
I like your hair.
Okay, well, I
Broden.
think what, like the objectifying thing, like busts in general, like have just, or okay, bust is weird. Boobs in general have been sexualized for women and only women for
That's
so
true.
long that like if you were to appreciate boobs, like it's probably from a sexual standpoint because you can't really like, wow, that is some like great boobs you got there. Like it just isn't.
Yeah.
It's weird to say regardless.
Yeah, it's just rooted in sexualization. So
And
there's
that,
like no
there's
way.
no way to even say that.
Yeah.
What if it's like, hello, my name is Gio. I'm asexual. You have a great bust. Could I draw it?
Oh, art is different.
Yeah, actually, I was like, oh, like, yeah.
Art is different, I think. Because, like,
I'm
say
asexual. Can I
Gio is
draw your
doing a
boobs?
project on women's bodies, and it's really, like, to appreciate that. Then, it's all... That's why it's so subjective.
All of a sudden, all
It
the
is,
guys in the
it
comments like, well, I'm an artist. I'm starting to an artist.
Wow,
do love
Sindova. Very
I like
cool.
it. May I draw you?
Very cool that now
can
you're
draw
an
me.
artist.
Thank you.
Suddenly.
This is a
Suddenly
tricky
an
question,
artist.
man.
Yeah.
It's all subjective. Like, some people can say some things, and other... It's just,
Some
like...
people could be okay with it.
Yeah.
Some people aren't. I don't
You
know.
just have to understand that relationship and the boundaries with which the person you're talking.
like
Generally- oh, go
yeah.
ahead.
I'm sorry. I mean, like this is specifically like pokey, right? If you were a guy and you type in your chat, "I like your thighs, pokey." Like, how do you think
Yeah.
she will take it?
I
Right?
think
Like,
really it's about being empathetic towards the individual that you're delivering the comment to.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
I like your thighs, Pokemon.
dude, I love the thighs. I love the best are chicken thighs. They are so juicy and tender, more so than the chicken breast. The
Damn,
meat,
she really is objectifying chickens now.
they're good. They're delicious. Anyway,
All right, next question.
flugga butter.
Flugabutta. You start training for the Olympics right now. What event do you think you have the highest chance of earning a medal in before you die?
Sleeping.
That's in the Olympics.
Not an Olympic sport. Next.
Why can't it be an Olympic sport?
For many reasons. Next.
Humph.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna be honest,
I
I
could get
didn't-
a gold medal. I just slept 16 hours. I just slept 16 hours. Give me a medal.
I have not seen the Olympics like ever until I started living with Sydney, and even then we haven't really watched. Yeah, I did not even know how to watch them growing up. Like it was just not on my
Really?
TV. I would hear about them, but I would never see them. So what is like? Can I have some Olympic sports?
There's like winter and summer Olympics.
Okay.
So it's like, think of any sport is probably in the Olympics. So we'll
Surfing.
start there.
Someone asked this last
Not-
night. Yeah, unsure.
Not an
Looking this up
Olympic
right now.
sport, but there are tons
Yeah.
of like surfing competitions. But I don't think it's an Olympic sport. But there's like curling is in the Olympics. Javelin, the one where you go over the
Curling
what's
is
this
so
one?
funny.
Pole vault.
I think curling is so funny to watch, not because of the people actually curling, but the people who are like sweeping. The people sweeping, I'm just like, your poor arms, dude. The people who are like fucking like sweeping the ice and they're just like, sweep harder, harder, You know, and they just have to like make the curling iron, or no, the curling, not iron. What is it called? The curling stone? What is that called? What is the stone called? Not the iron. It's just a stone. Yeah, to make the stone go further. It's so funny. I love watching those people go crazy.
Pole vault,
The
shot
puck.
put.
Oh yeah,
shot
I guess
put.
it's kind of shaped like a puck with a handle.
What are like more the figure skating?
Surfing
snow-
is an Olympic sport.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched surfing in the Olympics.
That sounds
I've
awesome.
never seen
That does sound
Okay,
awesome. Skateboarding is new.
Oh, skateboarding.
You start training for the Olympics right now. What do you think you have the highest chance of earning a medal before? Okay, granted though, like if I'm training day in and day out for one specific thing, aren't I going to be pretty good at it before I die?
But
Yeah,
Like, am I
but
gonna
I think
be
of
Olympic
Olympians
level?
as like a different standard of like there's like the
Yeah,
person who can
they're
practice
like a
every day
completely
for a lot of
different
things,
standard.
but then there's also it's just like your eat, breathe, sleep, like your entire the way you eat, the way you like your schedule, like everything.
Like you're just like something that I'm already like having to like I'm
I
kind
think-
of good at already.
Yeah, I think most Olympians
Ever learned
probably have an
dance?
affinity towards
So for
like
example-
Whatever
these-
it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Not
For
like
example, Michael
officially learn
Phelps
dance,
has like
no.
the perfect swimmer's body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So then him swimming, it's a yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure there are some people who are just like against the grain. Like I may not be the perfect height to be a gymnast, but like I'm still gonna fucking do this.
Yeah.
But I think that they're like Olympians are just
Yeah. Built
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 diff. They're just built
They're
diff.
built
Is there an
different.
Olympic sport for aim lab?
There is shooting. There's like marksmanship.
Marksmanship.
And archery too, right?
Archery.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm good at in terms of physical, so I'm just gonna go with gymnastics. I feel like I could do that.
Flips and stuff. Yeah.
I think you picked one of the hardest ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
They usually start when they're like 4.
Like
Yeah.
four.
I
Yeah.
take it back. I take it. I was just cheerleading, or like I think I could.
Is cheerleading
Like
an
this
Olympic?
one.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you like push the thing, and then you have to sweep the
Oh my
ice so the
God.
thing
Oh,
can
yeah,
go.
I know.
Dude, Sydney literally talked about what I taught. I swear, I could be on this podcast. Everything I commentate on during the podcast is exactly what they talk about, like 2 minutes after I talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Meg.
But like,
I'm gonna let you
what
go.
makes somebody good at curling, physically,
I don't know.
versus like Michael
perfect touch.
Phelps curling?
There's bobsledding. You sit bobsledding was fucking sick. You like sit in the bobsled, and it kind of is like a seat, and then your head pokes out,
I
and
am
then
a
you go
script
pew,
writer.
pew around the ice, and you go really fucking fast. How fast do bobsleds go? Brittany, could we know?
I think it's 85
I don't want
kilometers per
bobsled.
hour.
It's terrifying.
Okay.
85 kilometers per hour.
terrifying.
It's insane.
You
It's
know.
really insane. Bobsledders are crazy.
I don't know. I would pick nothing. I'm not good at any of those things.
But you could be
But yeah.
if we practice every day, day in, day out.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna take figure skating lessons.
If I
Wendy,
could
regular
have
podcast
like,
one.
if
I
I
would
could just
love
wake
to
up
host one.
tomorrow
I
and be
still
able
wanna
to do
host
something as
one.
figure skating.
Figure skating.
In the figure skating world, it's known that 4, 5, and 6 years old is a good age to start ice skating lessons.
Damn, that's crazy. That, like, if you just don't get your kid in early, they don't have a chance to be in. Or I mean, they do, but like,
Like, yeah, it's harder.
But it doesn't mean you can't
Holy
not
shit.
learn it, right?
No.
Yeah.
Watch, come back to me in 6 months. I'm gonna be a figure skater.
6 months
A year. 2 years.
to.
A year ago, Lily did dance class, and now she's really good at it.
Okay, listen, I gave up on dancing.
What kind of dance were you learning?
Hip hop.
I could, my body just wouldn't move.
And now she can pop, lock, jam.
Drop it.
Dude, I couldn't do the stupid, like, he tried to teach me how to do the chest thing. You just-
Isolations,
the
yeah.
I could not do it. And then the hip thingy, I'm like, I don't move my hips. I just don't move my body.
I quit dance in 8th grade.
I honestly think Lily can, but I think Lily has mental blockage. I think Lily's quote unquote can't is a combination of mental blockage and embarrassment. But I think if she gets over that hump, she can definitely do it. I don't believe that people cannot do certain dance things. Like, I definitely think you can. It's just something that you have to, like, let your body, like, kind of just express. But if you're not used to doing it from a young age, or like it was something that you always grew up going like, I can't do this, then you're not gonna do it, you know?
So
It's
no,
hard.
6th grade. Yeah.
It's okay. Now my new goal is.
I think I
stage
would be
skating.
cringe doing it. No
You
one's
can do it, Lily, I
cringe
believe.
learning.
That would be so fucking hard to learn.
I'm just gonna come back in a year and watch, and it's gonna be like, hey guys, let's go ice skating. Yeah, no,
She
just
just-
casually.
yeah, casually.
Let's go ice skating. And I'm like, oh, let me just get on the ice. And I just like started making like figure nines.
Triple axle right off the bat.
Yeah, triple, whatever the heck that is. Yeah,
Redemption.
perfect landing. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Three
We're
jumps.
throwing roses.
She shows up in like an outfit that's all like the sparkly.
Yeah.
I do love figure skater outfits.
They
They're
do have
beautiful.
really pretty
Yeah.
outfits. I do.
They're so
I think
pretty.
my highest chance would be track and field.
Track and
I think I
field.
would sprint.
I can see you.
I
doing
think
that.
yeah.
I used to
I did
actually
that when I was
be
in school.
track and field.
And so, yeah.
When I think
I
of
actually really
runners, I always
liked
think
it.
of like that picture of the bloody nipples.
Ew.
Oh, because jersey chafing.
But the chafing.
I never got that.
I don't know.
I didn't
So when
understand
a lot
that.
of runners run and the shirt chafes against your nipples,
Oh.
sometimes it can bleed and stuff. There's a picture of this guy running and there's like 2 bloody like streaks down where his nipples
It's like, yeah, a lot of people have super sensitive nipples, and
Yeah.
like,
are. That's a thing.
so they'll
There's a
wear like
lot of-
pasties basically.
I was about to say, can they wear like covers or like something like a pasty or like a, you know how like women have like sports bras? Can guys also wear like that kind of thing for it? Special tape? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That feels so painful. I feel like that's so painful.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can
Yeah.
wear like a sports
Yeah.
bra
Yeah.
or something to help.
There's a lot of things about running that were like.
Oh my gosh, she
the
just
more I
said,
read
Sid
it,
just
there's a
said
lot of
what I
runners,
said.
something runners.
The runner's high.
runners.
Which is
Yeah.
interesting because
Telling
we're supposed to be
you.
runners. That's kind of like our whole evolution.
Well, I.
Sydney and I are the
Sorry,
exact same
evolution.
person.
Not me
I'm
though.
all- yeah.
No, you're a gatherer. You can sit and gather herbs.
I do like gathering.
Pre-watch? I don't watch
Let me
any of
gather
these.
the berries.
I only
We
watch
heard
these
the
on
thing
stream.
that like our feet are not how they're supposed to be because our shoes
Shoes.
constantly like contract
Vaseline
our
makes
feet,
sense.
and so our feet are supposed to be way more wide, and like it fucks with our balance and the way everything like how everything works.
Our
Yeah.
feet are supposed to be more wide.
Have you guys seen Sid and Wendy in the
Meant to be
same room?
barefoots is
What was you said you did track?
Mhm.
Do you remember your PRs?
no, not at all.
Were you sprinter
But I was pretty
or
good. Yeah, I was a sprinter. I ran 100 meter hurdles and the 4x4.
Wow. I ran a mile in 12 minutes.
Me too. I
Wow.
walked a lot.
Me too.
Yeah. I didn't want to ruin my hair and makeup in school.
I was a fucking try hard. I broke the pacer record in school. I broke the the vertical record in school. I had a mile record in school. Like I was a try. I would show up like ready on mile day.
Wow.
Thank you so much
I'm
for the
impressed.
2
No,
whole
I
years.
like.
Welcome back.
I'm impressed. I couldn't even if I tried, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I remember
took
the
pride in
pacer.
athletics.
I hated the pacer. That gives me
Fucking love
nightmare.
the pacer.
No, the pacer.
I think I did the I can there was a test, like you know the gym tests or fitness tests, that's what they're called, the fitness test. I could do that in middle school because they had a test particularly where they were like, can you run a mile in 12 minutes? So I remember I was doing it I think in middle school. Like I fucking forced myself to do it. I tried to beat it within the 12 minutes. So yeah, that was one of the fitness tests. And then obviously you can still run it like after you pass 12 minutes, but it was whether it's like for that particular category, it was like yes, no. Could you run a mile within 12 minutes or like could you not run a mile within 12 minutes? And I remember
I would just be,
forced
I just
myself
can't
to
be
do
the
it.
first one to leave. So
Yeah.
I would run until one girl would like get out first or one guy, whoever it was, and then I would be the second one.
You basically just
They
have
just
to
run
never
first.
stop
Yeah.
and keep going. You can
But they got out
stop
pretty
at
early.
all.
Like,
No,
it was always like
You're like, okay, this
18.
is
I'm like,
easy.
all right, peace, everybody. I'm gonna go sit down. I think I tried.
I didn't like running, but I did triple jump in high school.
Oh, cool, yeah.
And I've said it a couple times, but I went to a high school where it's like very jock school. Like we had Barry Bonds and Tom Brady and like other like sports stars. And I was like basically scouted by the track coach. Like he saw how tall I was and like, you're going to jump for me.
Yeah.
I was like, I tried track in middle school, hated running, and he's like, no, if you jump for me, you won't run. I won't make you
Just
run.
jump.
You just
No
have to
run,
jump.
just
I was
jump.
like, okay, sure. So then I did really well and was like the captain of the jump squad my senior year because I think my
Fly?
PR was like 42 and a half feet or something, but it was just like natural to me.
Yeah.
Like I
Long ass legs.
would break my PRs
He's a
when we'd come back
spring.
from spring break and I like skipped all of training I would come in and
Broden
like
is
break it, and
just
he's
a
like,
spring.
"You're an enigma, but I'm glad I have you."
Oh my god.
Wait, so you definitely have your Olympic sport?
I'd probably be a jumper.
Yeah.
Jumping. Wow.
Damn, Lily, I wonder what we're good at. Like, he can jump, she can run. What is our thing?
Sleeping.
No, but like generally, what could we pop?
I
Like,
can
I
play
wonder.
piano.
What about like you could pick up something like volleyball, skateboarding. You
Oh,
could pick up,
Yeah,
I
maybe I
know.
haven't.
Mine would be ping pong. I remember. I was really good at ping pong. Like, I was the best in my class, and I could beat my gym teacher at ping pong and his daughter. We played doubles once, me and his daughter versus him and some other student. I could be good at ping pong. That will be my Olympic sport. I love ping pong.
Incredible hand-eye coordination, but I don't know it because I don't play sports.
yeah.
We should
Maybe.
play volleyball.
We should go.
Actually,
I'm in.
love
I've been
volleyball.
talking about this for weeks.
I
Can
played
we
ping
do
pong
volleyball
in high
so
school.
bad?
Yeah.
Well, I think the thing is like, it's whoever takes the initiative
Table
to
tennis,
plan it.
yeah.
Okay, this weekend we're going to play volleyball at the
I'm
beach.
going to Texas.
For what?
Also, I don't like beach volleyball.
Yeah, me neither.
I
Oh,
like
sorry.
indoor volleyball.
Indoor volleyball. So we have to find an indoor volleyball court.
Oh, so now we
Oh,
have to
yeah,
wear
Lily's good
pads
at
and
volleyball.
We don't have to wear
things
pads. We
and-
can
Oh
just
no, I'm
Ain't
diving.
nobody
Lily.
wearing pads.
Oh, you're diving?
Yeah,
Okay.
City is wearing
We're-
pads.
I'm a fucking tryhard. I can't. No.
I'd like badminton,
I'm gonna wear
but
a
I wasn't good
helmet.
at
Melissa,
that.
we
He's gonna
don't
smack
say
us in the head with the ball, and me and Lily.
I really love ping
No,
pong.
no, no, no.
though.
I really actually I can play volleyball.
I could probably play volleyball.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I can see
Maybe
you're probably a mean libero. Libero? are they
What?
called?
libero.
Libro.
No, I
A Libra?
really like better. I couldn't spike. I had no confidence.
But I think the thing I like about ping pong is not like smashing the ball. I like rally. So I just like being able to hit the ball back and forth. It's like really like relaxing, and it's like you can like have a conversation and like just chill, hang out, and play some ping pong. You know, you just kind of like boop boop. It's like doot 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 doot. You know, it's like a good pace too. You know, you don't have to go like crazy. It's like chill. You just bounce the ball back and forth and just have a conversation. You know, it's chill, very chill.
So I did the little set people up. It was really fun.
Didn't you have to
It's
block
pee-pee
too
hop.
as a setter though?
Yeah, I wasn't that good at it. I was only good at one thing. I do love yeah, if you play Killer, the volleyball game, we all stand in a circle. It's bounce, we bump,
Yeah,
bump,
that's what it
spike.
was.
If you get hit or
People
you
talk
like
pee-pee
miss it, you
hop.
sit in the middle. And then we try to spike you. But then if you catch it, you swap. But if it bumps you, it's okay. It's like it was really fun.
Never played it.
How often
Sounds
were
like
you
a
in the middle?
blast.
I was in the middle a bit. You also get hit, but it's like you get used to it. Like
Yeah,
and you
it's
try to
just
catch
like
it. It's like it's fun. We should play it.
I'm in.
At first I was like, that sounds like bullying, but actually I feel like that'd be a good way to get you used to like fast balls coming straight at
Yeah, because like spikes they're so fast.
you. Yeah.
And you have to be ready to like dive and catch it.
Yeah.
I think an OTV sports series would be really funny.
Series?
Like if we got together and played like a bunch of random sports, like we all got together and
we
like
would suck at most
the
of them.
first episode of the series is like we're playing fucking softball, and then we go and like
So
we
you're
just have
gonna
like
be the only one that's good.
I'm horrible at anything that involves there's one thing
I
that
don't like
involves a bat.
softball or baseball.
I'm horrible
I
at
hate
softball and
they're-
baseball.
I just don't like the hard little balls. Like it's so
Yeah.
hard to. You know what I mean?
But like we could do things that like everybody like who plays lacrosse. Like I did like you had
Lacrosse?
the lacrosse
Oh my God,
unit in high school, but like I don't think any of us have really played lacrosse.
Does
So we could all be
DVR
bad
count
at
I've
as
it.
never played
sport?
lacrosse. How do you just casually play lacrosse?
I'm really good at
It
eating.
would be really funny because you don't. I think it's really hard. Like keeping the ball in the net is like
Ping
super
pong?
fucking hard.
That's
Ping
hard.
pong,
Yeah, like ping pong, badminton,
tennis,
like
badminton.
just
I really do want to do volleyball.
I wrote
Be
this
fun.
podcast.
So
I
fun.
wrote it. That's all that has to be said.
Okay, well.
I wrote it.
I'll go play with Broden. We'll go play some stuff.
I wrote it.
I would be down for like volleyball. The thing is, I'm like so. I'm the last pick for dodgeball kind of thing.
I would pick you first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drop all your balls.
That's
I won't
okay.
hit anything.
That's
I'll
okay.
probably trip.
That's okay. Still pick you first.
I pick you first, Broden, because you're tall.
Yeah, I was gonna say Broden
can
low-key
block
cheat
those
code.
balls.
Yeah.
That's
well,
true.
I think it's about time that we wrap it up. Thank you, everyone. Stop. This is my third take. Everyone, shut the fuck up.
No one did
Thank you guys
anything.
so much for watching. Sitting on Quarter Jade, Lily Pichu, Brittany. This
Brittany.
month's channel revenue for the podcast will be donated to Ukraine, and that's it from me. That's all. That's all I got. Now I'm just rambling. I'm waiting for somebody else to pick it up because I don't know what else to say. Anyone?
Can I
Anyone at
go? I
all?
have to pee
Hello?
really
Anyone?
bad.
Lily has to pee.
have to
Lily
pee
has to
so
pee.
bad.
She has to go. Goodbye.
Lily has to go. Goodbye.